Imagine, what if the very ground you want to walk on became your enemy? Gravity wasn't asked to be some law of physics, it's a weight hunting your bones. We take our upright vanity for granted, standing tall with pride 'cause Earth allows it. But ask yourself, what if the planet's pull doubled, tripled? Could you even lift your head? In a place where radiation sears the flesh and the sky skying off rains liquid fire. Come with us. We're going to explore these mind-bending journeys into the absolute limits of existence. In 2011, we unearthed a monolithic reality, Kepler 10b. It is a scorched relic, 1.4 times the size of our world, but its gravity is nearly 3 times stronger than ours. It sits 10 times closer to its star than Mercury does to our sun. A world of eternal lava where the temperature screams at 2,800 degrees Fahrenheit. We looked for life here and saw a void. But evolution doesn't see a void, it sees a blank canvas. Suppose we had to survive here. Could our fragile human frames withstand this burden? To stand on 2 legs on Kepler 10b is a death sentence. The moment you step onto its surface, the gravity would pull the blood from your brain, leaving you in a permanent blackout before your spine even snaps. But evolution doesn't bring death, it brings opportunity. It redesigned the human skeleton into a low-slung, 6-limbed architecture, a hexapod. Meet Specimen Hexa 2.0. By spreading its monolithic weight across 6 points of contact, life found a way to crawl where it could no longer stand. This change isn't just bone deep. Their blood is no longer a thin red veil. It has become a dense metallic fuel. And what of the mind? A brain cannot perform when its own weight crushes its synapses. In Hexa 2.0, the brain has retreated from the fragile skull to a fortified sanctuary deep within the chest, protected by a thick rib cage close to the center of gravity. This is what we call evolution. But the greatest horror is legacy. Reproduction in a high-gravity world is a nightmare. Within the womb, a developing fetus would become a crushing weight, killing the mother from the inside. A natural birth would mean the newborn falls to the ground with such force that life ends before it begins. Hence, Hexa 2.0 has abandoned our way of life. They no longer give birth. They produce thick-shelled, iron-rich eggs that withstand the planet's pressure until the new life is strong enough to crawl. They are biological tanks, engineered by the very weight that tried to kill them. Imagine if the very act of breathing was a ritual of suicide. If every lungful of air was a cloud of liquid metal. We think of the sky as a sanctuary, but in the deeper reaches of the cosmos, the sky is a forge. Ask yourself, if the rain wasn't water, but molten iron burning at 4,000 degrees, where would you hide? Could your skin hold together when the wind itself is a chemical solvent? Nature doesn't offer mercy, it offers new chemistry. In 2016, we discovered an atmospheric nightmare 640 light-years hence, WASP 76b. This is a planet where the cycle of nature has gone insane. On its day side, temperatures soar to 4,400 degrees Fahrenheit, hot enough to vaporize heavy metals. The air is a thick mist of iron atoms. And as night falls, that iron condenses and falls as a rain of molten metal. It is a world of screaming storms and liquid fire. We saw a chemical wasteland. Evolution saw a new soul. Meet specimen Silica 2.0. A million years in this furnace has burned away our carbon-based frailty. To survive WASP 76b, life had to abandon the flesh. Silica 2.0 is a glass human. Their skin is a translucent layer of organic silica, a biological crystal that doesn't melt, it only hardens under the heat of the iron rain. They don't breathe oxygen. Their lungs are silicate filters that extract energy directly from the iron vapors in the wind. They have turned a toxic atmosphere into a perpetual generator of life. But how do they see through a sky filled with iron clouds? Visible light is useless here. Their eyes have evolved into infrared chambers, sensing the heat signatures of the world instead of its colors. To them, a storm of iron rain is a beautiful glowing map of energy. Their internal chemistry is no longer water-based, it's a molten mineral solvent. Every heartbeat is a surge of liquid heat. They are living jewels in a world of fire. A reminder that when the world becomes a forge, life simply becomes the blade. Imagine if the sun was a sniper. If every ray of light was a radioactive bullet designed to tear your DNA into ribbons. We think of sunshine as a gift, but on Proxima Centauri b, it is an execution. Ask yourself, if the surface of the world was forbidden, if the air itself was a soup of gamma rays, where would you go? Could your legacy survive in a world where you are never allowed to see the sky? In 2016, we discovered a world only 4 light-years hence, Proxima Centauri b. It is Earth-like in size, but it lives under a rain of radiation. Its star, a volatile red dwarf, bombards the planet with X-ray flares 400 times stronger than our own. Its atmosphere forbids our presence. The surface is a grave. But where we saw a locked door, evolution saw a path beneath the stone and went underground. Hence, the archive presents Specimen Radi 2.0. A million years of fleeing the lethal sky has driven humanity into the lightless veins of the planet, the subsurface sanctuaries. They have abandoned the vanity of the eye. Their skin is no longer a shield, it is a bio-battery. Their cells have evolved radiotrophic capabilities, using DNA repair proteins so aggressive they reconstruct genetic code faster than the radiation can destroy it. They don't just endure the poison, they harvest it. In the deepest caves of Proxima b, radiation is their only bread. But how do they communicate in a world of absolute silence and shadow? They have evolved biological neon. Their bodies are maps of bioluminescent patterns, glowing in wavelengths we cannot perceive. They talk by pulsing light through their skin, a silent, glowing language of the abyss. They have forgotten what the sun looks like, yet their entire world is illuminated by the very energy that tried to erase them. They are the guardians of the glowing void, a species that learned to find beauty in the heartbeat of a dying star. Nature doesn't mourn our soft skin, our pride, or our satellites. It doesn't care about our history. It only cares that life persists, even if that life no longer recognizes itself in the mirror. The era of man was a brief, noisy heartbeat in the cosmic calendar. What follows is the long, quiet era of the successor. The future doesn't look like us, it looks like them. So, as you stare into the neon glow of your own world tonight, ask yourself, what exactly are you leaving behind?